know what the hell was wrong with this shit this early in the morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Can y'all hear me down in that chat? Let me know if y'all can hear me down there. Girl, this one weird ass morning already. Shit. But thank you, Lord, for it, though. Thank you, Lord. Hey, Allie. Hey, Kingsmina. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Girl, I don't know what's going on with these. Hey, me, Aaron Thomas. How you doing? Good morning from the bushes. Girl, loud and clear. Okay, then. Hey, J Dunn, if I ain't speak to you. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Kingsmina, girl, you know, it's been one morning, one weird ass morning. Girl, I have caught hell this morning, honey. Oh, good morning, Ty Pope. I'm doing fine, baby. I'm trying to get my wits about myself. How y'all doing today? Y'all know when I take my grandson to school, I have to I gonna come through because I'm up. But yeah, child, it's been one hell of a morning. I promise you that. Oh, it done tested my temperament already. We ain't been woke that long and it's already getting on my nerve. Please ring the doorbell and give me a second. I'm getting my coffee together, girl. I gotta have a couple sips because these children of today, baby. I took my grandbaby to school. Baby, how about I wasn't even on the interstate before they called back and said he was having a whole meltdown in school. After we just laughed and talked all the way to school, he get to school and decide he gonna have a whole fucking meltdown. Was throwing books and shit. I say throwing books, girl. The way I went across that median to go back the opposite way on that interstate, God could have told my car, but I was pissed off. I said, I know damn well we don't throw no goddamn books. Uh-huh. Throwing a book and get you beat up. Child. But see, I knew something was wrong. I told my daughter, you gotta be careful in them developmental years of the people that you have around your children. Sometimes even cousins ain't good influences on your children. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get into other stuff, but I feel like talking, so y'all just listen to me. Girl, I damn near, King's Meaner. You know I don't play that disrespect stuff. He is too blessed. I work too hard to make sure that boy get everything he want. But so I hightailed it back to the school, but by the time I make it up there, my daughter and her husband there. Yeah, we're throwing books. I don't know what the hell. And then my daughter said when the woman called her, because they call us both, he got on the phone with her and she said, what you doing, Jalen? And Jalen said, I threw a book. Like he mad. Girl, I was like, girl, you better handle it. But see, he been hanging around family members, even though they family. Everybody don't take the time out to raise their kids. You know what I'm saying? Some people just provide them with the bare minimum, something to eat and a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Aview. Good morning, Adele. How you doing, girl? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. How you? Hey, Brie girl and Chocolate girl. So that just threw me. I told her the other day, I said, I don't think he a good little influence to be hanging around Jalen. Because, see, we got structure in this side of the family. That side of the family don't have no structure. So you might not want to have your son hanging out with him because them old thuggish, ruggish ways going to roll right on off onto your son because he in them impressionable ages. So she thinking she doing the right thing, ain't going to listen to mama. And today, it was a whole bunch of shit. But I told her, I said, well, you go ahead and let then. You gonna handle it, because if I handle it, I'm gonna handle it right. I'm doing pretty good, Adele. I'm doing pretty good, girl. Back over here doing stuff that matter to me. Good morning, Lovely and Robin. How you doing? Anyway, now that I done had my rent for the morning, I'm done. Let me see what else I had. Cause I actually did some work yesterday, a little bit. Can somebody tell me how many days in this month? Cause I'm trying to figure out when this video a day shit gonna end. Is this the last day, y'all? Hey, Muffy. Hey, Alicia. Yeah, did I get over it? Did I get past it? 31. What's today's date? Oh, one more day? Okay. Oh, Jesus. I'll never do this again. Bill, you remember when we used to do this shit back in the day? Back in the day, View been here a minute. She know we used to do the a video a day for them certain months and stuff. Remember that, View? Did you ever fuck with that? Cause girl, I never will again. You got more. Yeah, girl. Oh, View, this has been a hard month, but I pushed through, baby. I pushed through. Yesterday, I was tore from the floor, and I still, what they say, the children say, tore from the floor. I still made it through here to say something to y'all. I'm tired, Allie. I am tired. You did good, Nick. I remember the when you first started it on the first. Yes, girl. And I have been here every day. Good morning, Granny Love. How you doing? I was just asking somebody about you yesterday. Cause I hadn't seen you in a while. I said anybody I had told, well shit, I ain't gonna lie. I was asking Bliss. I said, Bliss, you seen Granny Love? Non-stop November. Yes, yes, yes. I chose to do March Madness in the den because this is totally madness for me to come through for a whole month. Girl, I don't ever do this. I ain't did this in years, but I challenged myself, you know. I challenged myself, and we are 30 days in. Every day this month, you guys have gotten something from me. If it was an upload or a live or a premiere, I was on that shit this month. So I'm gonna pat my damn self on the back. I had to pat myself on the back. Hold on. And I feel good about it. I do. I feel good about being able to do it. So I hope you guys have had a good start to your morning. I'm trying to get the pictures because we finna talk about some shit. Hold on. Mm. Okay. Our first story involves these two beautiful children right here. Now let me run down what happened to them. While playing with a gun, 12-year-old Paris Harvey shot and killed her 14-year-old cousin, Kuaron Harvey, and then fatally shot herself. The grandmother, Susan Dyson, said the girl she saw the IG live video where the two cousins were making they were making it together at the family's apartment in downtown St. Louis for their March birthdays, right? It wasn't a situation where they were arguing or anything like that, Dyson said. They were playing with the gun when they shouldn't have been, and it went off by mistake. Before the shooting, Paris and Kuaron were alone in the bathroom making a video in the mirror. The footage shows Paris reaching for the gun, and after Kuaron was fatally shot, it may have accidentally gone off again. It was no murder, it was no suicide, there was no that's what the mother said. Now let me see if I can get y'all the video clip and see if we can get a little something going like that. And then I'm gonna throw my opinions on top of it. Give me just a second. Please, I apologize for not being prepared. Paris Harvey. Okay. That shit was pretty bad, man. See if I can find-
Two children are dead after.
Mhm. Now, let me share my screen and we're gonna get to it.
One of them found a gun during a family party in downtown St. Louis. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Michelle Lee.
And I'm Kelly Jackson. And for Brent Solomon, family members tell us a 12-year-old girl accidentally shot and killed her 14-year-old cousin. Police say the girl then died by suicide. 5 on your side's Christine Byers talked to the girl's mom this afternoon. She is live in downtown St. Louis with this exclusive interview, Christine.
Kelly, police are still investigating exactly how this shooting happened, but the mother of Paris Harvey, 12 years old, tells me it was all accidental. Shanice Harvey wept on her front porch less than 12 hours after she learned her daughter Paris and her brother's son Kuaron were dead.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
It happened at about 2 o'clock Friday morning here at the couple's apartment complex in downtown St. Louis, just a few blocks away from Busch Stadium. Shanice said she let her daughter go to a party with family to celebrate March birthdays.
And everybody was getting together to celebrate. And so the younger kids, they got a bed and breakfast.
Shanice said her daughter found a gun and accidentally shot and killed her cousin. Police are calling the little girl's death a suicide. Shanice believes her daughter shot herself accidentally. And it was all streamed live on Instagram.
They was making a video and she was playing with the gun, but it went off and hit him. And as it hit him, she dropped the gun and it fell and it went off, from my knowledge. And then when she picked it up by the barrel and it went off. And that's all. I appreciate you all trying to get the story right. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Because it seems like you have just as many questions as we do about how could this happen at 2 o'clock in the morning with kids this young?
Yeah. And there's no way that, with all that family, they should have basically made sure she was okay. Everybody should have stuck with somebody. We got to look out for each other. We're family. And, they're young. So.
Now, police are still trying to determine who owned the gun and whether anyone can be charged in connection with this terrible tragedy. Live in downtown St. Louis, Christine Byers, 5 on your side.
Man, ain't that sad, y'all? Ain't that sad? Oh, wow. But my thing is, you have to be careful. I do not understand. Look, y'all know I'm a pistol packing granny, okay? I ain't never hid that. But you have to make sure that those weapons are secure, locked away, because kids will get hold of stuff and things like this can happen. And it did. Something awful happened. And as a result, now you got a family forever torn apart by the loss of 2 children. I just, I beg parents who are gun owners to just be careful in what you do, okay? Be careful in what you do. And make sure you put those guns up. Your children, they may know that you have one, but they should never be able to access them in any kind of way. Ain't not one of my grandkids ever been able to tell you exactly where to go. And if they did climb up in their closet, it's in a lockbox, y'all. They can't get in it. Even if as they get older, they can't get in it. It's a code on it. It's a it's a little mini safe with a code on it. Can't nobody get in it but me. And I keep that thing completely secured away. They got to go through something to get it. Because I don't ever want a situation to happen like what this family is going through right now. Please take care of your weapons better than that. You can't leave them around assuming that the kid won't touch them, because the kid will get hold to your children. I mean, a hold to your gun. And things like that could happen. Now, they was flossing on IG Live. And look what happened. Look what happened. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Rita and Muffy, if I didn't speak, and Bella Joy. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Now, in other news, Biden signed the Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act into law, making lynching a federal hate crime. Now, that happened after 100 years after federal anti-lynching legislation first was proposed. This bill is named the Emmett Till Bill after the 14-year-old black teenager from Chicago who in 1955 was abducted, tortured, and killed in Mississippi after a white woman, Carolyn Bryant Dunham, claimed that he whistled at her and touched her in a store. During the bill signing, Biden cited that the signing of the anti-lynching bill was not about civil rights struggles Americans faced years ago, but was also about the same racial terror that persists today. And he cited the killing of Ahmaud Arbery and the Charlottesville riot. Since 1900, there have been more than 200 attempts to pass an anti-lynching bill. Well, I thank you, Rita. Thank you. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's the critic in me, but why did it take so long? Why did it take so long? That's something that should have been implemented long time ago. It took since let me tell you, Bella Joy, since 1900, the year 1900, there has been more than 200 attempts to pass anti-lynching bills. Well, I guess Biden did do something decent, huh? Okay. All right. I'm a firm believer. My mama said if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. I'm gonna go and shut up about that and move on to the next story, which is Tyre Sampson. As you all know, let me give you a backstory on it before we share screen and I give you the news story. As you all know, the 14-year-old boy fell to his death Thursday night at the Icon Park in Orlando, Florida, while riding on a drop tower ride. There is actual cell phone footage of Tyre Sampson, which I will not be showing you the cell phone footage of that child falling. That's too graphic, and I'm not trying to disturb your whole day. Falling from the Orlando free fall, plummeting 430 foot, plummeting from the 430-foot ride that was a halfway up in the air at the time that he fell. Sampson was rushed to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead from his injuries. In an update, the incident report is saying that the ride's magnet engaged upon descent. Sampson came out of his seat. The report went on to note that Sampson's harness was still in a down and locked position when the ride stopped. Although details about the incident remain under investigation, the boy's family has raised concern that he may have been too large for that ride. Yarnell Sampson, Tyre Sampson's father, told CNN that his son was 240 pounds. According to the ride's manual, the maximum passenger weight is roughly 287 pounds. Be careful when seemingly larger guests fit into the seats, the manual states. Check that they fit within the contours of the seat and the brackets fit properly. If this is not so, do not let the person ride. So far, no criminal charges have been filed. The saddest part about this story was that the child father found out that his son had died through a video on social media. Mr. Sampson said that it felt like someone had hit him so hard in his stomach. And I was like, wow. Now, let me give you guys a glimpse as to how that thing looked, and then we're gonna check into the news story, okay? I'm gonna show you a couple of pictures, and then you'll be able to decide for yourself that this child should not have been on that. He shouldn't have been on that ride at all. And then I'll show you the news story. Okay. This is Tyre Sampson. That's the 14-year-old young man that fell from this ride. This is Tyre inside of that ride. Do y'all see how that could have happened? Do y'all see? This again is the young man. This is the ride, and this is him on that ride. See how his friends are clamped in, but look at how he fits into the seat. And here, and let me also note that Tyre had been refused rides on at this amusement park because of his side the night that this happened. There were people in that park that said, okay, he's too big. He can't ride this ride. And he didn't have an attitude or nothing about it. So that leads me to believe that all the park representatives had to do was tell him that he could not ride that ride because of the weight requirements. And he could have still been here today. So there are, in my opinion, there is some liability on this park. So let's get into the story real quick.
The teenager who fell from an immune.
amusement park ride in Orlando, Florida, reportedly weighed 50 pounds more than the max capacity of the ride. The free fall tower has a weight limit of 287 pounds. A person says the operator's manual. The family of Tyre Sampson says he weighed 340.
Take this down. Take this down.
The friends and family showed up last night at the park for a vigil to honor him. They released balloons into the sky. The ride has been closed since last week. The family says that it started a petition for it to be shut down for good.
It's tearing me down. But I do know that they need to take that ride down. If I got to be out there every day with signs saying take it down, as me being the older cousin, I will do it every day.
An investigation is underway into the cause of the accident. Not clear how much the teen's weight may have contributed. We've reached out to the park and have not yet heard back.
See, I didn't want to mess with this story because I get a little sensitive. First of all, why does I know he played football, y'all. I know he played football, but that speaks to the obesity problem that we have in this world today, especially among children. I know he's a big husky baby that was going to play football. I know that. But he should not be 14 years old and 340 fucking pounds. And then if he's going to be that size, just like every single other ride that he tried to get on and they said he couldn't ride, why did they let this child ride that? Why did they let him ride that ride? Why was he allowed to ride this ride? Now, you know being Crump on the job, right? He on the job, baby. He on the case. And if you don't know being Crump, he represented the Floyd's family and a couple of other families, but I know specifically the Floyd family because I actually reached out to him. Why did they let this baby? Do you imagine what the fear? And let me take it down because I ain't trying to trigger nobody. But do you imagine can you imagine the fear this child felt as he fell from that damn, what is it called? The free for all or whatever the hell. Let me look it up again, child. Free fall. That's what it's called. That was negligent on the part of this amusement park. And clearly they were aware of what the manuals say on these rides because he was denied access onto a couple of rides that night. And he didn't even have an attitude about it. Ain't like he was one of them little belligerent cheering. He wasn't one of those. Why did this have to happen? And I'm going to tell you, even though this is going to be one hell of a lawsuit, no amount of money replaces your child. They can't write a check big enough to fill the hole that's in those parents' heart tonight. And why? Well, I ain't going to go there. Because I let my kids go to the fair without without me before too. But my kids weren't no 340 pounds neither. Why was he that big? And I know this may sound bad, but here's the reason why I'm concerned about kids being that big. You're setting your child up for health problems later on in life. And I'm not just talking about, him. I done got on my own child before. You have to make sure. Most of those are minimum wage teenagers who are just there for a paycheck. And because of that paycheck that they was out there looking for, that park is going to forever be paying them parents. He should have been denied access to ride that ride like he had been denied access to ride the other rides that he tried to ride on that night, and some of them he was too big for him. That park needs to be shut down. A worker was killed on a ride 2 years ago. Wow, that's jacked up. So what you're saying is there's a history. He was 6'5" and played football. I understand that, Miss Nicole, but he should not be 340 pounds at 14 years old. Do you know the kind of pressure that is on his young heart? He could be husky, but he was big. But this ain't got nothing to do with him being big as far as me trying to judge his family on eating habits and things like that. That ain't what I'm here for this morning. I'm here to draw attention to the fact that this park was negligent. They are the reason why this child died. Because somebody was too lazy to do their job. When clearly they understood the assignment, but they didn't do the assignment. Because if that was the case, why was he denied access on other rides? Hey, Pettifoot, how you doing? I don't know. I only talked about this because y'all wanted to talk about it. So I'm reading to see what y'all have to say about it before I move on to my last and final story today. That just really touched me in my spirit. I don't understand. It's like, damn, y'all don't care nothing about these children. You're not enforcing the rules. Even the manual says what they were supposed to have done. But we see what they did do. Absolutely nothing. And now there is a child who is no longer with us. 14 years is all he had. 14 years. How fair is that? 6'5" and 340 isn't uncommon. I didn't know he was 6'5". My son was 6'5" when he was that age too. He went 340. But then again, my son didn't play football. Like I said, I'm not here to say, I just think that contributes to the obesity in America today amongst children. But I didn't come here to talk about whether or not about Tyre eating habits. I came to talk about how he should still be here amongst the land of the living had people done what they were supposed to do. I can only imagine what he felt like as he plummeted. Remember, they used the word plummeted. Now, the thing that the free fall stands 430 feet into the air. They said he was halfway up there when he fell. I don't understand either, true crime bartender. I don't understand either. I'm reading y'all comments to see what you guys have to say about that, because this is the interaction part of the live. They call them carnies, the workers. Well, the carnies didn't do their job. Some of them did, because he wasn't allowed to ride some rides. And that's the part that killed me. It was I guess it's like any other job. Some people come to work and they actually do their job. Some people come to work and they do just enough to get by for that day. They don't care. Right, Aisha, right. That's what I would do. But now I have let my kids go to the fair before. I have let my kids go to the fair before, but my kids were not big. They weren't avid roller coasters and amusement ride. They go for the pictures, and they go look at the livestock. And most of the time, when we did have an amusement park here, they go to get into stuff that I know that's gonna stay on the ground. It was more of a water park type of situation. They wasn't going so they can get up in the air, because my kids don't really care for that height like that. Hell, they had to put my daughter to sleep for her to go to Jamaica last year. Child, please. Yeah, they feel, and like I said, that family gonna get paid. But the thing is, no amount of money is going to replace their child. No amount of money is going to heal their hearts. I'd rather be broke and penniless. That's right, penniless, and have my baby than to be wealthy and know I benefited, or I have an abundance of money knowing that I benefited from his death. That just, ooh, this stuff about they go all through me, y'all. Maybe I'm a different breed. Mm. There are some videos with these smaller fair rides shaking and almost falling. See, my kid, I ain't, ooh, good child, Jeremy. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. I just cannot believe. Just looking at that size of him and how he fit into that seat, I would have been like, "No, baby, you can't ride this." And I know you. I'm not trying to be mean to you, but I don't want you to hurt yourself. And you're not. You may think you clamped in, but when this thing begins to go up, I don't want you to come down like that. Okay, so you're not gonna be able to ride. And even if he would have caught an attitude, he'd have caught an attitude and still alive. They know that boy didn't fit into that thing. It's just like, damn. Like, where is people? I come from an era where we, even people that didn't have children, people that didn't even have kids looked out for children. It's like nowadays we don't give a damn about the kids. They ain't mine. That got to be a lie, Miss Jean. That got to be a lie. The reporter stated that when the moment the ride detects belts are not secure, the ride won't move. And clearly it did. Clearly it did, because they went up. I just read the article that he called his cousin, excited that he could get on that ride before I got on it. The cousin said he didn't think it would be his last call from his cousin. Oh Lord. Jadon. My friend got on that same ride and he was too big for it too. The seatbelt was lashed in him, but he had to ask if something was wrong. Mm. Even at 6'5", 340, it's way too much weight for an average adult football player at 6'2". They weigh between 216 and 246. So 350 is way out of range for a 14-year-old, even in sports. That part pitiful. But I wasn't going there because I don't want to offend nobody, make you think I'm over here judging. I'm judging the park. I'm judging the owners of the park and the workers. That's who I'm judging. I did note that he is a little bit too big to be his age, and I said that out of concern about future medical issues that the child could have as a result of being obese so young. And girl, mm. Rest in peace to Tyre Sampson, and my condolences to his family. And I hope justice is served for those people as best that it can be. Okay, that's all I have to say about that this morning. If you are in the New York area, be on the lookout for that gentleman right there. Last Thursday, shortly after 7 a.m., a man grabbed a young woman as she proceeded down the stairs at the Prospect Park station toward the Q train southbound platform. Police say the man then forced the victim against the railings, separated the steps. Oh, against the railings that separated the steps, covered her mouth, ripped off her top, and rubbed her breast. The attack was stopped because a person had walked by, causing him to flee. The victim was unharmed physically, but the NYPD released this surveillance image of the suspect. So if anybody in the New York area know who this is, please call your local police because he is a predator walking, honey. He is down to the subway station trying to rape women. That is what he doing. He reminds you, yeah, gentle giant. That's what he was. Yes, this is the man that tried to. I say he assaulted her with the intent to rape her. So if you are in the New York area and this man seems familiar to you, please give your local police a call because we want to get him off the streets as soon as possible. hmm There was no lap belt. No, not where you were. No, Granny, love, you don't want this little thing here. This thing here nasty. This thing here is nasty, baby. Mm-mm. But yeah, that's him, child. If y'all know him, or he look familiar and you in that New York area, make your next move your best move. Do your civic duty and just give the police in that area a phone call. Yeah, he a demon. Messing with that woman probably scared the bejesus out of her. But yeah, that's a sad situation, y'all, about the young man in Florida. I don't know, that just touched me in my spirit. And like I said, the only reason why I talked about it is because yesterday y'all wanted to talk about it. What I wasn't gonna do, because I do have the video footage of him falling, I wouldn't dare put that up here. Because if he did something all through me, there damn sure ain't no way I was gonna trigger my whole audience, however many of y'all up in here today. I was not gonna do that to you. But for those of you who are curious, the video is out there. All you gotta do is type it in, and for some reason, and I don't understand that because I'm thinking like, why would they even? Why is that not taken off the internet so that this boy's family don't have to keep seeing it over and over and over again? Like his father found out because the video was on social media. He didn't even know his child had died. Imagine finding out your child and fell off this damn ride at this amusement park to his death. He fell to his death. He died from the injuries that he had from that fall. Imagine how they feel. Ooh, y'all ain't rang the doorbell this morning? Can y'all please take a minute to snap that doorbell over there? It's right there. It's free too. You saw it, Stacy? I saw it too. And here's the thing, when I was researching the stories last night that I wanted to talk about, this was weird to me because all I did was type in teenager falls from amusement park ride and the video popped up and I was like, I clicked on it. And I could not believe that it was that easy for me to get that damn video. I said, oh no, baby. I had downloaded it and everything. I was like, they want to talk about it. But then my spirit said, damn, what they want. You got to be the voice of reason for your people. And I feel like don't none of y'all need to start y'all day off if you haven't seeing that shit on my channel. No. I'm not gonna trigger nobody because I don't want to be triggered. And that shit had me tossing and turning last night because I looked at it. So no. Mm-mm. I don't want to see the video. I know I can't take it. Aisha is graphic as hell, and I don't understand. See, I hate that. This technology of today, it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing when you can catch people doing stuff that otherwise you may not have been able to catch them doing criminal acts. It's a curse when everything is put on video. The video helps the lawsuit, according to my attorney. I imagine it, but it didn't have to. Okay, it can help the lawsuit. You can get that lawsuit, get that video over there to that family. Why the world need to keep seeing it over and over again? By now, that family has gotten that video. I just think that that's not. And you know, people curious. You know, people curious. They gonna go and try to find the video and look at it. Then they is gonna find themselves triggered. If they got any type of compassion in their heart, they gonna be triggered. I'm telling y'all, when I downloaded that video yesterday and I watched it last night, I had a very hard time sleeping because it seemed like when I closed my eyes, I could see him falling. Then my ass got even crazier with the damn visions. Child, y'all remember the other night when I took y'all to the concert? You know, I was sitting up in the balcony seat. How about I start seeing me falling off the goddamn balcony? Girl, what that had to do with me? Hey, random, good morning. That didn't have nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Yeah, I did that earlier. You have to red ball it back, Stacy. I talked about that. I actually showed the video clip of the parent too. So I did that story too. They had my nephew death all over the local internet last month and it pissed me off. I was seeing people I know make evil comments, not even knowing it was my nephew. Wow. I'm sorry you had to endure that. If you can't take it, don't look. The parents needed that video proof. I'm not knocking the fact that the video proof is good for the family. I'm knocking the fact that once the video proof was given to the family, why is it allowed to still be up on the internet? Because curious minds. Some people won't even really understand what they're looking at, and then they click on that video and they scarred by that. I'm just saying there should be some form of censoring of certain things like that. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's not necessary. I'm actually glad that they do have it to strengthen their case. However, I know that can be very triggering for some people and curious minds will try to look at it thinking it's not that bad, and then they get caught up in, they see more than what they anticipated seeing. When I saw it, I probably shouldn't have seen. I'm one of them people that shouldn't have looked at it because it caused me to have a very bad night of trying to rest. That's what happened to me on Twitter. I didn't know. See, that's what I'm saying. People don't always know, but you're curious about it. So you click on this stuff and then you find out that it's more than what you expected and then you messed up. Oh, Jada. Oh, Jada, it's too early for this shit, Jada. It's too early. Child, don't y'all read Jada. No, she wouldn't have, Jada. Ooh, baby, the internet and YouTube never let you forget that mother's heart is probably being torn apart. Let me see it. It skipped. Seeing her child last moments. Exactly. Exactly. Did anyone notice in the video some of the riders were asking about a clicking sound? That ride wasn't fit to go up. I believe it, Niecy. I believe it. I'm about to make her come sit by me. Jay, don't be clowning sometime. I have to bring her and sit her by me so I can kind of keep hold of what she doing. I don't like that ride. That ride look bad. That don't look right to me. It don't look right. I don't. And now people want that ride. Let me see. They had a petition. Let me see what they say about the petition for the free fall. Mm. it says that the New York Post is reporting that a petition launched to permanently close the Florida free fall ride after teen's death. The family of the 14-year-old boy who fell from his death from an Orlando amusement park ride is calling for the attraction to be permanently shut down. Tyre Sampson died after he plummeted from the free fall at Icon Park as it was about halfway down its 430-foot descent Thursday. I would like to see this ride taken down. Tyree cousin Shay Johnson said the drop tower will remain closed as authorities investigate the fatal fall, but the family has launched a new petition calling for the closure to go a step further. My cousin lost his life over this ride. I don't feel it's safe, and I feel it should be shut down before someone else's family has to go through what we're going through. One of the people who signed the petition agreed that this ride needs to go down, needs to stop. Let me see, can I find the petition? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hmm. Everybody talking about it, but I don't see where the petition is exactly. Go to change.org and see. I don't know if it's gonna happen though. I don't even. Oh, there it is. Hold on, let me see. They got hit a petition. If y'all interested in signing it, there it is. Okay, it says on March the 24th, 2022, 14-year-old Tyre Sampson, originally from St. Louis, Missouri, went with friends and adult chaperone to the Icon Park while vacationing in Florida on a football program. Tyre and his friends were on the ride called the Free Fall, where the ride attendant and operators would display gross negligence, leading to Tyre fall to his death. I'll share it with y'all so y'all can see it. Hold on. That's the petition right there. When we go to places like amusement park and such, we expect to be safe. We expect for the people in charge of operating these rides to make sure that we can make it off the ride to talk about it. The video has gone viral, and now his family has to go watch the Icon Park staff carelessly started a ride going 430 feet into the air without their beloved Tyre being properly secured in his seat. He fell to his death coming down at 75 miles per hour because of gross negligence. Stand with Tyre Sampson, his family and friends, and call for a change to be brought to the Icon Park staff members responsible for his death. And you can sign it if you so. Right now they have 6,765 people. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll go sign it. Okay, well, let me put the link down here again for you in case anybody wants to sign the petition. Here it is. Good morning, Teddy C. and Data Dover Queen. How you doing? Good morning. Hey, Miss Cruiser. If the young man could not be properly locked in, he should have been denied entry. The staff was responsible and the owner's negligent. That's what I said, Miss Cruiser. That's what I said. He had already been denied access to several rides that night during his park stay. You welcome, Shannon. You welcome. He had already been denied, and they said that when he went to certain rides, and they said he couldn't ride because of he was a little too big for it. He didn't even have an attitude. He was cool with it. Good morning, Miss V Bay. How you doing? So why he was allowed to get on there with this particular ride, I don't know. I guess, like I said, some people showed up for work, and some people care about their job. Some people just show up for work to get a paycheck. Yeah, it just said that he was there with some friends and a chaperone. Some people don't care. Now I only ride. Now only ride I let my kids get on was Disney World. And I'm careful about that. We went to Disney World before. Hey, Bob Marley, what's going on? Good morning, Rissa. How you doing? Now, I just was telling y'all a couple of months ago in the live that I wanted to get on me one of those damn rides at an amusement park. Been worrying the shit out of James about getting on a damn ride at Kensington Park or Kennington Park. I don't know, y'all, but one of them shit. My daughter and I go to Busch Gardens like once a month. We are both. Wait a minute, it skipped. We are both thrill seekers, and we've seen several larger people denied riding because riding they looked embarrassed, but it possibly saved their life. Well, baby, I'd rather have you embarrassed than to have you dead. Okay, that's what I can't wrap my mind around. Even if you didn't care about the child, don't you care about yourself? Ain't no way it's going down on my shift if I can help it. I know that's right. Keep it cute. Hmm. I've really been wanting to get on an amusement park ride. And now this done just shook my whole spirit, y'all. Hmm. Done shook the shit out of me. And I didn't want to be shook. Yeah. I just got my nuts up to where I really want to get on a damn ride. And now this just scared the holy hell out of me. Cause I'm not no 340 pounds, but I'm fluffy than a motherfucker. Now I could probably fit up in one. I'm no, more than likely I could fit up in one. But now I'm just scared because girl, I'm a season pass holder. Oh damn, it be skipping. Hold on. I'm a season pass holder. Oh God, it skipped again. Six Flags. When I go there, I have large breasts, and if I feel like it's not locked, I get off. I don't care what they say. Me too, V Bay. I'm trying to tell you, girl. I'm top heavy too. I don't want no head. I don't want no problems. I used to read what the ride said, then be like, hard track, no, I can't get on that one, okay? J. Don said it best. They probably looked at him and assumed he was an adult, which is still wrong. You don't make assumptions. I go to the amusement park just to walk around and eat. Look like that's what I'm gonna be doing. Cause I'm not getting up on nothing. I used to go to Carowinds back when they had the Thunder Road. I never rode it. The Carolina Cyclone was my limit. Oh no, that's right. I don't like rides. I went to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and didn't ride nothing. I remember Jazzland, then it turned into Six Flags. We had our prom there right before Katrina happened. It tore it down. Did you, Jada? Jada, you was in New Orleans? Cause girl, you got knowledge. Jada, you was in New Orleans before? Or you used to live down there? Wow. I just went and watched the video. God, he was almost at the bottom before he slid out. If he would have made it several more feet closer to the ground, he may have survived. Oh, your true crime bartender girl, you went and took yourself through that. I told you not to go watch it, girl. I told you don't go look. I was trying to prepare y'all not to go look at that. J Dunn, you got a little knowledge about the NOLA. I'm trying to know what girl did you used to live down there? I have a serious fear of height, but in my younger years, I got on the roller coaster while drinking. I thought it was good. Tried it again the next day sober. I thought I'd lose my mind and have a heart attack. Okay, that liquid courage make you feel like you can do it. Your true crime bartender, I told you don't go look at that. Mm. Look at Jay Dunn. No, what going? I used to live in New Orleans for almost 5 years before I moved here to Atlanta. But in high school, but in my high school was Mississippi, my hometown, only 45 minutes away from New Orleans. Okay. Well, Jay Dunn, in all these years, I never knew you lived down in New Orleans before. I never knew that. Wow. I could chit and chat with you about certain things then. Good morning, Nitra. I didn't even watch it. They were from my area. I felt like they was a part of my family. I couldn't watch. Oh, girl. I told you, trying to get ready for this morning. I looked at it last night and tossed and turned all night. Then it turned in from me seeing what I saw in the video to me falling off the balcony at the damn Jeter Jones concert. Girl, I don't know how I got to put them together, but I had a rough night last night. I did. I had a rough night. Oh, that's where you got one of my degrees. I know that's right. You went to University of New Orleans. Okay. Jadon, you showed down to earth to have all them degrees, though. I tell you that. That's one of the things I like about you. I can tell you're educated, but at the same time, I mean, you're very down to earth. You don't like make people feel like they're, less than. And I appreciate that in you. I really do. The slingshot had me praying, cussing my man out and calling for my dad. And the thing about it, Kingsman, I can see you doing that shit. I can see you doing that dumbass shit. There's something wrong with her, y'all. I told y'all something wrong with her. Child. She did it. If I don't believe none of that, she did that. She did that. Girl, you are a mess, honey. Good morning, pretty chocolate girl, if I ain't speak to you. Oh, y'all is a mess, honey, down here to this YouTube.com, baby. Oh, baby, and she was over there. She said the slingshot had her praying, cussing my man out and calling for my daddy. Yeah, I know that's right, girl. In that order. Shit. Okay. I know it has changed the way I feel about these amusement parks. Now, I think it's probably best for my little short ass to stay on the ground and just eat. Go and walk for exercise and eat. That's it. I don't need to do nothing else. Good morning, peaceful lady. How you doing? Baby, no, baby. I ain't number 5'2". I think I better stay my little short ass right down on the ground. My man brought the recording. I may upload. Girl, oh, I would love to see it. Cause I know you act a fool. You short too, Stacy? Yeah, baby. I ain't number 5'2". And then my cheering swearing, oh God, I done shrunk her. I said, look, I know when you get older, you do shrink in size, but I ain't shrunk yet now. Shit, I'm still 5'2". Them boardwalk French fries is good at the amusement park. Look, baby, I'm gonna go head on and probably stay on the ground because I don't want nothing to befall me. For real. Nothing like that. Shit. I'd have fought too hard to be on this earth, to stay on this earth, for me to be going up there trying to do something I probably don't need to do, and then some shit happen. I'm 5'2" also, Lady Nyca. We the short crew. Girl, yes, ma'am, honey. Yes, ma'am. My kids think it's funny because all of my children are taller than me, especially my sons. I have one son that's 6'5" and one that's 6'2". They be sitting up there looking at the top of my head, talking about little short lady. Hell, my man 6'6". So told you I like to climb trees, bitch. Let me get my silly ass up out of here. I done been here with y'all for an hour. And that concludes the show for today. At this time, thank you, Miss B-Bay, for being a member for 9 months. Would you please drop the purple hearts? Miss Jean, did I see my Miss Jean in here? Miss Jean, are you feeling better today? Because I sent a silent prayer for you yesterday because I know what that feel like with that back issue. So I hope you're feeling better today. I really do. And I want to thank you all so much for watching this morning. I was gonna do a premiere, but I said, hell, fuck it. I'm woke. I'm here. So let me come down and just talk to the people. And so I showed up this morning. But I thank you all so much for joining me this morning. I really do appreciate that. Miss Jean, I don't want to hear about no hit the like button. I want to know how you feeling this morning before I go. Are you okay? Are you better today? I feel a little bit better, Miss Elisa. Tomorrow is my date with Ben. So it probably will more than likely be. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I'm gonna give y'all something on the way out because I have to complete the mission of a video a day every day for this month. Okay. Okay, you feeling better. That's good. That's what I was concerned about. I started calling you because you hit my mind last night, but I didn't know if you was resting or not. But I'm glad to know that you feeling better, okay? And if you need me, you know what to do. I'm only a couple of digits away. But thank you guys so much for coming through this morning. I appreciate you all supporting me and the channel. I will have something up tomorrow because I probably won't be live due to my date with Ben, but I'll give you guys something tomorrow from me. Remember, in closing, as always, you do not tell Willie and Tisha I said hi, Ty. And it was good to see you, Miss Adele. I hope to see more of you. Remember, in closing, as always, you do not have to be great to get started, but you must get started in order to be great. And it is the depth of your struggle that will determine the ultimate height of your success. Have a beautiful day, beautiful people. I'll see you in these streets.